Ukon program. This program, as far as the business part, started in 2014. Ron and I have been with Enagic since 2010, so we did not have the Ukon turmeric back then. But this product, when you order the Ukon turmeric, there's a couple different ways you can do this. If you are a brand new person and you are, or maybe you have a prospect, if you're already a distributor, and they are not able to afford a machine, this is a less expensive way for them to become a distributor of Enagic's products, because our least expensive machine is $1,480, and a brand new person can become a distributor through the Ukon turmeric for $660. So that's less than half, and it's a great way, if the person just cannot afford a machine. I mean, they probably need the product anyway. I think we all do today. We are exposed to so many toxins, so many things that are causing oxidation in our body. I mean, our food supply is messed up. Our water supply is messed up, unless you have Kangen water. But I mean, today, the average person is getting so much oxidation going on in the body from what they're eating, drinking, breathing, and stress. And I don't need to tell any of you that we are living in very stressful times. That causes a tremendous amount of oxidation, causes a lot of free radicals. So it's a great way to help a new person get started. They can, if they come in with the Ukon, they can sell Kangen water machines and earn a commission, even though they don't have their own machine. So by joining this way, it allows them to be a distributor for the Ukon and the machines. So that way we can help them to start earning commissions so that they can get the machine eventually. A couple of different options here when you first join. If you are not already a distributor, so you don't have a machine, then you need to pay the full amount of $660. If you already have a Kangen water machine, you will get a loyalty discount of $80. Now what you get for that amount is a big box like this, and inside, now this is if you're just ordering capsules. If you just order the capsules, you're going to get 10 boxes with 100 capsules in each. So the other thing on this slide, now remember this came from my friend Laura Diaz, and she lives in California. So she based this on California tax rate of 9%. For some reason with Ukon, some states pay sales tax and others don't. We do not pay sales tax in Pennsylvania, so we would not have to add in tax. And what they charge for shipping is $15 every 4th month. You know, they're not going to ship out small boxes every month. Wouldn't make sense. So they ship out a big box like you see up here in the left, and inside there are 10 smaller boxes with 100 capsules in each. So you will only pay that shipping of $15 every 4th month. You can finance the Ukon turmeric, and that's what most of us do, which what they allow you to do is divide it up into monthly payments. I think I actually want this, yeah. Hers, again, is based on the sales tax, which we don't have. So here in Pennsylvania, what we pay, if you take the $580, so that's the amount for 4 months with the loyalty discount, you're going to pay $155 for 3 months in a row, and then the 4th month you will pay $170 because they're going to add the $15 shipping. And then the 5th month, you'll go back to the $155 again for 3 months. And so every 4th month, they add the shipping and they send you the box. Now that is, I know there's several people on here from Bermuda. That charge of $15 is inside the United States. You guys that live in the U.S. can be very thankful that you only pay $15. In Bermuda, it is $99 to ship the turmeric to that beautiful little island out there. Now here is the forms that you need, and I'm going to show you where to find them in about just a few minutes. To order the Ukon, you need an order form, a return policy, and a W-9. And here again, if you live in Bermuda, it would be a W-8 BEN. They call it W-8 BEN form. That is for people that are not citizens of the United States. Now the way the compensation plan works with Ukon, it is really the same. If you see it up here, oh, I forgot to mention this. If you stay on the Ukon for 1 year, it is going to count as 3 machine sales. So that is so awesome. I mean, I wish we would have had that from the very beginning, but we didn't. But I'm so thankful we have it now. So imagine, you know, if you start out right and you do this from day one, and once you have new distributors and people buying the machine, you want to get them as quickly as possible, get them on the Ukon. So it's not going to be just 3 machine sales coming from your Ukon order, but you might have an organization of 50 other people on the Ukon. So that would be 50 times 3 or 150 sales that would count for at the end of a year. So every 4 months when that order renews, that counts again as a machine sale. So if you think about that, most people are really, their first initial goal is to get up here to the 6A level, which is 100 sales. So if you have 33 people on the Ukon, at the end of 1 year, you're going to have credit for 99 sales. So some of the people out there, we met a lady on the cruise in Bermuda. She's part of Romy's organization, and she just had, I forget if it was 2 or 3 people, that I think it was 2 that made 6A in 90 days and with the Ukon product. I mean, they are really promoting the Ukon. But as you can see from this chart, it works pretty much the same way as the machine sales. You have your 8 points that they pay out. They pay out 8 points. You have your 1A all the way up to 6A, the same as the machine. Actually, I should go over this in case there's people on here that were never on a Kangen water business webinar. But you start out here as a 1A, your first sale. Then you have to start, your first 2 sales are 1A, and then you get promoted to 2A. 10 sales, you'll be promoted to 3A, and these are team sales. They don't have to be personal sales. It's any place here on your team. 20 sales is 4A, 50 is 5A, and 100 is 6A. And what you're going to be earning is $40 per point. So if someone is on the Ukon product and they're on your 1A team, you're going to get a $40 commission every 4 months when the Ukon renews. If you have somebody up here on your 6A team, every 4 months you're going to get a check for $240 because you're getting 6 times $40. So remember, we have an 8-point patented compensation plan. So there's a total of 8 points paid out on every Ukon order of $580. That's with the loyalty discount, or $660 if you're not a distributor. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's take a look at this slide, the power of duplication. We like to be honest, I prefer to concentrate and encourage people to get 2 sales themselves instead of 3. But you'll get the idea here of how the duplication works. If you were to get 3 sales and teach those 3 to get 3, you're going to have 9 people on the Ukon on your second level. You teach them to do the same thing. Now you have 27 on your third level, 81 on your fourth level. And you see what happens by the time you get to your 8th level. So this is the power of duplication. This is why it's so important to keep our business very simple so that other people can do what we're doing and it will duplicate. I mean, this is all based, look at this. This is based on your 1A team, because what they're using here, they're saying you would earn $120 from your first level. So they're figuring 3 times 40. So you're only earning 1 point. This figure would be like unbelievable if this was your 6A team. Of course, you wouldn't be going quite that deep either, but it's very powerful to build this on your like 1A, 2A, 3A, because you can build 8 levels deep. So this just shows you the power of duplication and how it grows exponentially. It's not who you know, but who they know. People will lead you to more people, and you never know who you're talking to. I'm sure the person that sponsored Romy had no idea he would go out and do what he's done with his business. I mean, he has distributors in probably every country in the world. He went out and made 6A in 90 days. I mean, he has just built a phenomenal organization, and you don't know, you might be sponsoring someone just like Romy. So basically, when you become an Enagic distributor, you're getting 2 businesses for the price of 1. You are able to sell the machines and also sell the Ukon turmeric. And what I love about this is the machine sales, like you see right here. Because it is a high-ticket item, we're selling a medical device from Japan. That allows us to earn a lot of upfront money. It's not something that you have to build for 5 years before you ever make a substantial income. And most network marketing is like that because you're dealing with much smaller items like what we call lotions and potions. It takes so many people. I know I've said this on many webinars, but the average network marketing company, you have to have 1,000 plus people in your organization to make a 6-figure income. With Enagic, it takes right around 100. By the time you make 6A, you're going to have made a 6-figure income. So that's a whole lot better than 1,000. So we can teach people how to do this, share the water, do demos, and they can make a substantial upfront income and move into this if they want to as a full-time business much quicker than any other network marketing company. And while you're doing that, you are building a long-term residual income with the Ukon turmeric, as well as the filter replacement on the machines. That's another great residual income. So we really have the best of both worlds here.